Hello to you from the basement, which right now is freezing cold, by the way. I wanted to check in with you. It's 2 weeks until the premiere of season 14 of 2025, and I just wanted to make some announcements and talk about some things. David Lynch is dead, but the rest of us are still alive, so let's get into it. One of my favorite new additions to the show last year was asking questions of the co-hosts that I get from you on Facebook, personal questions. I'm going to continue doing that, and in fact, I'm going to take some of your old questions and reuse them because a lot of them are too good to be done just once. And of course, I'll be getting new ones from you on Facebook. And as a point of fact, you can leave questions right here on this here video in the comment section. If you have a question for a particular host, people like Tony and Rob and Deb and the rest, get to know our rotating gang of co-hosts. In this chilly winter weather, I'm drinking white wine. Just shows you how smart I am. I have two scheduled right now. Mike is going to kick the season off, and then Deb will be the episode after that. I know that's exactly how the last season began. It just worked out that way, and I'm going to be mixing it up as the year goes on. You know, I'm sad that David Lynch died, but I'm not sad because he died. That sounds weird. Let me start over. It's sad that David Lynch died. Kind of. I'm not doing this well. I've always believed that when an old person dies, one should not be sad, particularly if they have had a long, full, and productive life. David Lynch certainly did that. He spent his life making amazing art. Their life should be celebrated upon their death. Because the death part is inevitable. It's going to happen to us all. But I am sad because, and it's always that feeling, you know, I felt this when Prince died. I felt this when David Bowie died. Now we live in a world without this person. They're gone. They don't exist anymore. And that's really the void. Now that I've thoroughly bummed you out, I'm going to continue with this list of things. This was recorded on Thursday, so the Oscar nominations were just announced today. If you have any thoughts on those, you can leave them in the comments. I have plenty of thoughts on those, but I'm going to save them for the show. I also want to thank our donors who go to welcometothebasementshow.com and contribute by clicking on the PayPal donation buttons. Your continued support throughout the hiatus is greatly appreciated. Lots of work happens during the hiatus. I'm not just taking naps all day, although, oh God, what a life that would be. Whew. So thank you so much to all of our donors, and then there were some particularly generous one-time donors who made contributions around Christmas time, and that's certainly appreciated, and I'll be shouting them out when the show starts. Let's see what else. Oh, here's something. Here's a little sneak preview. This is one of the movies we'll be talking about on Seen It in the first episode, Cyrano with Peter Dinklage. Ooh, it's not good. So look forward to that. I've also been posting questions on the Facebook page about some of your favorite movies that you've seen in the past year, least favorite, old, new, whatever. If you missed out on those polls, you can respond right here in the questions. Tell us about what you saw, what you liked, what you didn't like. We want to read about that. And all that stuff goes into my Seen It list for the year. So it's important to do that. Crisp. I have most of the movies planned out. I have a lot of the hosts planned out. I'm going to start slotting them in. And it's great to be doing this show. It's a great part of my life. It's a fulfilling part of my life. And you're all a part of it. So that's really wonderful. I look forward to seeing you in 2 weeks with the kickoff episode of 2025. And right now, I want to share with you something I like to call the year in review. This is one of my favorite things to put together at the end of the year. It's just little clips from all the episodes. A lot of people skip it. If you've seen all the episodes, a lot of people sometimes skip it. But I encourage you to watch it. I love putting it together. And in case there was an episode you missed, you can see it on there. And I will be leaving a playlist of Season 13 at the end of this video that you can click on and fill in any gaps that you might have. So without further ado, the year in review.
They got a lot of trouble on that ship.
But I'm not there.
Boy, sounds like a real difficult thing. Anyway, I have a Diet Coke.
Never let you go.
And she's pregnant.
You want to hear something crazy?
I'd rather hear something Swayze.
And As the bullets rain down, gravity is discovered.
Paul, there's some...
There's some kind of mouth disease I have, and it's very communicable.
I am Hercules.
Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. The chopper.
Okay, I was waiting for you to do it. It was like, is he gonna do it?
Him to catch the town.
The pony thought no small...
Oh, the pony thought about to tie.
We didn't see you, Father. I didn't want to interrupt.
I just came in for some quality blaspheming.
Your art and liver will be tore out and roasted and ate.
Well, now I'm hungry.
What do you suppose you are living at the rate of?
Sound?
Blue Ball, Rochester.
Blue Ball, Rochester? No, it's Pip. If you find yourself with a case of Hitchcock, see a doctor immediately.
Poor Jeremiah. He'll never know how close he came to 20 million barrels of oil.
20 million barrels of oil on the wall, 20 million barrels of oil.
Take one down, you pass it around. 19,999,999 barrels of oil
on the wall. Fire trucks are always so ironically festive.
Yeah.
Please just join the end of the line.
And really, this is the end of the line for all of us, so just go wherever you want.
My sister, where's Angela?
Angela. Come with me and you'll see
A whole world of helicopter action. It will make you nervous to distraction. Immediately, this sounds like high-class porn. I was on a wisp of smoke diet once. I lost a lot of weight. And most of my organ function.
Our entire civilization is doomed.
No, our civilization is domed. It just has a lot of domes. Don't worry. It's too much ice. We need a giant mojito.
I am not a thief.
I know you're not a thief. If you stole something, where would you put it?
It's getting colder.
Cold comes from Necron.
Cold comes from weather systems, dummy. Hi. This is just like The Thing, except the desert instead of the tundra. And Kurt Russell doesn't have a beard instead of having a beard, and there's no thing.
Kowalski, Brown, do you read?
I'm more into audiobooks, sir. Over. You think Plunger Hand is jealous of Gripper Hand? I would be.
The swamp is alive with mutations.
I saw 4 turtles eating pizza and doing kung fu.
Lower your pulse.
Lower your pulse, quick!
Do you believe in fate?
Not really.
I believe in feet. That's how we walk.
Been here 5 days and everybody treats me like a leper.
Poking at me with stools and whips. Treat me like a leopard.
Don't let anyone know about this either. No one.
The first rule of Magnificent Obsession is that you do not talk about Magnificent Obsession.
Wait, just throws the gun right there?
That's what you do. You leave the murder weapon. That's a tactic as old as crime, Dylan. A tale as old as crime.
Leave the gun
Behind.
Hey, listen, Demoline's in so hot too.
Deviline.
Well, what do you know? If it isn't that well-known playboy Guy Van Stratton.
Well, what do you know if it isn't Boobies McGee, the famous international beauty?
Get dressed, nice Mr. Zook, and I will tell you the rest when we are somewhere that is safe.
We're safe here in Anne Frank's attic. Our Cotton looks like a character from Minecraft. RoboCop.
Bum. I think I heard something. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. Once this was called the Village of the Saved. I don't know what they're going to call it now. Dear Diary, tonight my wife and I kissed for the 7th time.
Could I get you some more wine?
Are you trying to get me drunk?
No, I'm trying to get you pregnant.
Nice.
shot.
Dad's a Marine.
A marine biologist, but he taught me how to use guns.
Doc Savage, the man of bronze.
A man of third place. I like deep fried calamities. It's a very a good appetizer before a nice Italian meal.
Oh. Ow! How did she know my weakness? A gun!
I'll have as loud as I want in my own house.
I'm drunk.
He loves everybody, just like Glory here.
She is a maniac.
She is.
Well, all I hope is you're a good detective.
Well, that was well played.
Why don't you stay at the Terrace Hotel? I'm sure you can get a room there.
Got it. The Terrorist Hotel. Next.
But there's a veil covering the unseen world for 1,000 years from now. 10 times 10,000 years from now.
Is she reading from Nostradamus?
Would you like to immolate yourself, ma'am?